Hello and welcome to our astrological vibrations for Thursday, December 11th, 2025 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I love anything that helps me expand my horizons. And today is an Expanding Horizons Day. Get ready to think in terms of infinite possibility because we have Mercury returning to Sagittarius today. Hooray! I'm excited about this shift. Now, it doesn't mean that today is going to be easy or that we're gonna just jump right in and it's gonna be smooth sailing because we have the first part of the day with Mercury at 29 Scorpio, so we may have some intensity in our thoughts, in our processing, and this is good. You know, as the year of the snake finishes shedding for the millionth time, this is another good check-in to help release these energies. But I am happy that Mercury in Sagittarius is actually helping us finish up the year. In fact, Mercury will move into Capricorn on January 1st, 2026. So here we are finishing it up, thinking in terms of infinite possibilities, hopefully learning to align our mind with possibility, with solution, with things that can be expansive to us and help us expand in how we're showing up. And I love finishing the year this way because hopefully it can help people be open-minded. Now, Sagittarius is an interesting thing because it really can go either way to the extreme. I have definitely met Sagittarian Mercury people who are very dogmatic and very much subscribe to their beliefs and to their dogma, and they know this to be true, and they're just gonna hold it. And then there are Sagittarians like me who are like, well, I know enough to know that I don't know everything and there's a lot more to learn, and so teach me because this is what we're here for. So hopefully you can stay in the teach me. I think it is important to stand strong in our beliefs, but sometimes a belief is also just a thing that we keep thinking and we gain evidence for, but it's not necessarily our highest encounter with an energy, and these energies can be shifted. So keep that in mind with Mercury moving into Sagittarius. So it's going to shift at 2:40 p.m. Pacific time. So like I said, first half of the day full of scorpionic energy, which might take you into some fears, into some shadows, into some painful energies that you have to look at. I love the bridge between Scorpio and Sagittarius. And so here we have this bridging work where it's like, yes, we hit the rock bottom, we look at the very bottom, and then we remember that the universe is a really big place and that miracles are readily available. And there's a lot of different ways to interpret something. We have that move into Sagittarius, and hopefully we can open our minds, but also bring some light to whatever that we're facing through shadow experience, shadow thoughts, whatever, what have you in that energy. We also have Mercury making a connection with Neptune before finishing up. So Neptune just direct as of Wednesday, this day that I am recording. We just had Neptune go direct. And so here is Mercury direct meeting up with Neptune. Now, it's already met up with Neptune, but they were retrograde. So now we have this direct action. And again, this might be helping complete old cycles that are up, old karmic energies that are ready to be completed. And the completion may come as you start to think of it in different terms rather than like the old way that you've been thinking about it. And again, this is the alchemy process that can happen between Scorpio and Sagittarius, where you find the lowest of the low, the dark, the shadow, and there's some magic in there that we bring in and sprinkle and bring a little of the Sagittarius possibilities, and the combination is very powerful. So keep that in mind. I will also say, dreams have been very interesting, but this could definitely create some really interesting dreams and also potentially solution within your dream time experience. Now, speaking of open minds, we do have the Sun in Sagittarius squaring the Moon in Virgo today. And so we might see where we are stubborn. We might see where other people are stubborn in this energy. This square, they both want to get to the same place, but they have their individual ways. I personally love Virgos. We've definitely had some headbutting moments through the life of me where we haven't necessarily seen eye to eye, but I do know when you work these energies together, the possibility and the practicality, the possibility of Sagittarius, the practicality of Virgo, that it actually also can bring magic. The work, I think, of astrology is learning how to work with these energies that are different and utilize them and find the benefit and notice where they could be stuck, because any of the signs can get stuck in a mentality or a way of showing up or being. So we have that little square that could cause some tension, but again, this is where you can like try to see the other's perspective and see how that can expand your perspective. I do want to mention that once Mercury does move into Sagittarius, it will be at 0, and so technology could get a little interesting. We're finishing up the shadow. That's a cat. That was a nice little like do that they did. I think that was Luce. It was lovely, Luce. Thank you. What was she saying? Was it, what is that? The pattern that I can't think of the name of. Anyway, Moon in Virgo is also connecting to Jupiter. I was saying that Mercury will be a big fat 0, so technology might be wonk, and I think Luch was agreeing with me. Anyway, Moon in Virgo will be meeting up with Jupiter and with Saturn. So that Jupiter, it's a sextile, but it might bring some emotional stuff up. Again, once this happens, we will have Mercury already in Sagittarius. If you're facing something emotional, feel it fully, but then see, is the universe offering you this energy to experience so that you can shift your perspective? And then Moon opposite Saturn. Again, there's like kind of a watery energy to this that we might be feeling, but it feels like this energy is just meant to shift some stuckness. And a lot of times when we're stuck with Virgo energy, it's because we're like really honed in on the details, and we have to pull out a little bit to Sagittarius wider perspective. And when we do, and just even make a point to see it from another perspective, it's amazing what can happen. Watch out for a case of the shoulds with that energy as well. Just watch out for the shoulding pudding coming up on you. Interesting cards today. Really, really interesting. I definitely feel this, the light and the shadow, like the light of Sagittarius and the shadow of Scorpio, and Mercury like being like, these work in tandem to help you shift. So this is beautiful. And it's right here with the suppression card. So again, there's some stuff that we've pushed down, that we've been holding on to, that is coming up to be released in this energy. This is powerful. We've got the politics card in reverse. And this to me is like, don't try to be sunny. It's funny, when I looked at the Astro, I heard the Sesame Street theme song, Sunny Days, Kicking the Clouds Away, or Sweeping the Clouds Away. That's what I heard. But it's not to like be fake, right? It's not about pretending that all is well, but it's taking whatever it is, whatever that feeling thing is, and bringing it the light. And here we have the Sun card. It's the Innocence card in this deck, but it's the Sun card. So it's like shining the light on it and reminding it like there's places in there that have the glimmers that you can find, I don't know, a healthier way to move it, express it, heal it, work it, shift it, all of that. We finish up with the Harmony card, finding harmony in and through these energies. Again, kind of accepting what is, but then being willing to work on it and change and shift and mold it, recognizing that all of this energy is something like clay that you can also help shape and create. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Hooray for this shift. You can book a reading with me. You can book 2026 year ahead. You can book clearings. Reach out if you have any questions. Besides this, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And may your guiding light be strong. And know that you can trust the process. Namaste.